Y'all, let's look at some of the best ways to map out your entire business quarter in Trello. This is what I call my quarterly planning Trello template. This is actually one of the templates that is included in our Trello and Asana template bundle. So I'm going to make sure that I link that in the description for you. But if you are a business owner and you feel like you just have so many different projects, so many different ideas, and you're trying to streamline all of those moving pieces, having a quarterly plan is going to be a game changer for you. Your quarter is 90 days. So that means that you are mapping out 3 months worth of projects at a time. This is allowing you to keep your head down and stay focused on those projects during that time frame. It's also allowing for flexibility throughout the year rather than like a year-long plan or a 6-month long plan. You're doing it in these like 3-month stints, which then allow you to be able to make changes as seasons in the business change, as new ideas come, as you can see what's working and what's not working in the existing quarter, so many things. So I love recommending a quarterly planning Trello calendar. And we also have an Asana version. So clearly right now I'm showing you just the Trello version. And what you're going to see is 2 lists right here that are your parking lot list and your vision for the year. Parking lot list is where you dump those ideas that are being parked. You're not quite ready to dive into them yet, but you know that you want to do them or would potentially like to do them at some point in your brand. So by using the parking lot list, this allows you to see everything right here clearly. Then you want to have a vision for the year. What is your goal for the year? What are some of the things that you want to be doing? What are things that you don't want to be doing? Maybe you did an end of year review or a mid-year review or something like that, and you want to link that doc or some of those answers here. This is what you're going to use this list for. Then we have our example quarter, and then I have a list for each quarter. So let's just focus on the example quarter, and then you'll see how you will be able to then use that throughout all of the quarters. So first things first, you're going to create what we call an offer focus. You are a business, not a hobby. So we want to make sure that every single quarter in your business, you have an offer that you are driving audience to. You want to be increasing your revenue. And the way to do that is to push people to an offer. So in this example, the offer focus is coaching. Then you're going to create what we call a success standard. You're going to have a good, better, best for what is the success of that quarter. In this case, with coaching, good, better, best would be booking 3 clients or 5 clients or 8 clients. Then you're going to map out your goals. You are going to have 2 to 3 goals for the quarter. No more than that. We are not going for overwhelm here. We also want to create goals that we can actually make happen. So we don't want to have like 10, okay? Because you don't have time to do all 10. So I like to have 2 or 3 goals. So goal is a new website. This is a huge goal and a very large project. The next goal is build an email list. So we're then building a website to drive traffic to, and then wanting to start to grow an email list out of that traffic. Both of these goals are fairly large goals, so we don't want to have any more than just the 2. Then underneath of that, we're going to have what I call benchmarks. You can see here from the Q1, you've got goal and then benchmark 1, 2, 3. Goal, benchmark 1, 2, 3. So here, the goal is the new website, and then you've got benchmarks. How can you measure your success along the way? What benchmarks do you need? You're going to potentially hire a designer for the website. You're going to be working on website copy, and you're going to be selecting imagery for the website. Now, those are just 3 of the benchmarks. For something like a new website, there's going to be quite a few benchmarks, but you can add more based on your specific website needs. Then for your email list, same thing. Those 3 benchmarks are going to be create an opt-in. And then you've also got some action steps here of what you need to do. Then you are going to create a welcome sequence. Then you are going to start marketing to that opt in. So the purpose of benchmarks is to give you those little baby steps to make the big goal happen. And then by having everything outlined here in Trello, you can easily see what your focus is, what your success standard is, and then the goals along the way that will ultimately point back to your success standard and your offer focus. I hope this was helpful, y'all. If you have other questions about quarterly planning or about using Trello, make sure that you comment on this video.